Hey everyone, this is Ryan Neitzey, Marco Olivan's mind, heart, soul, and of course his butt. We share the same butt, um, and I gotta say it is a tough one out there. When he gets his butt kicked, I wake up in the morning and my butt hurts indefinitely. I have to take Tylenol. Advil's not good enough because we also share the same stomach and Advil upsets Marco's stomach. Whether or not that is canon, that is up to you. Anyways, real quickly, I just want to talk about, again, welcome everyone to, sadly, but also celebratory, our final arc of Pretty Wizard. That is right. This is the final arc of Pretty Wizard, The Last Hope. Thank you everyone for joining us so much. But while I got you here, I just want to mention real quickly, if you have not yet, please go into the description below in this podcast, or just sign on to your Safari, Google Chrome, Firefox, Microsoft Edge. Is that what it is? What's the Microsoft? I don't remember. Doesn't matter. Sign into some sort of local web browser. Type in, you just go straight to bit.ly/PW2 survey. That's right. We have that survey regarding things about Pretty Wizard, but more specifically things about Pretty Wizard Season 2 or the likelihood of it. I cannot stress enough. This will sound like complete hyperbole, but it is the truth. If you, the audience member, want to hear a Pretty Wizard Season 2, it is entirely in your hands. It is not just what's in that survey. You can give positive things saying you want it, but it is also about the amount of people that vote in the survey, the voice that is heard. That is what's going to convince us to do a Pretty Wizard Season 2. The voice of the audience. Legitimately, I cannot stress this enough. The entirety of a possibility of a Pretty Wizard Season 2 is all in your hands, audience. Come out in numbers. Make your voices heard, even if they're negative, even if they're like a bunch of people were like, we don't want to do it. I was like, okay, that's cool. But what did we need as makers of this show is the voice of the audience. So if you have not yet, please go to bit.ly/PW2 survey. And there you can fill that survey regarding a bunch of information, including information and questions about a possible Pretty Wizard Season 2. I should be said, it's still not on the table. And I should be said, this is the finale arc. There is only a couple episodes left in this show, and then it's done. And that's it. So if you want to hear more about maybe our heroes, maybe not our heroes, about different people, if you just don't want some of us, or replace some of us, get new people in, if you want these things heard, if you want to continue listening to Pretty Wizard, then please, again, go to bit.ly/PW2 survey. Again, that is bit.ly/PW2 survey. Thank you so much and enjoy the show.
Now we're recording.
All right, cool. No, but seriously.
Stop moving the mic.
Sorry. I want everyone to go through and just tell us what happened on your break apart.
Oh, like that?
The whole break?
Yes.
Oh, that. All right.
Do you want to do that?
Well, there's a cap on your part.
That makes sense.
Up until you got there.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first since
Yeah.
I've already talking a little bit. So Taylor and I, recap last time.
Last time on Pretty Wizard.
Oh god, the last times I totally forgot about the last times with these. I don't know how hard it'll be. So yeah, on my little adventure, it was me and Taylor, and we had our plan was obviously to go find Nero's ship, bring him down, stop him. So the first thing we had to do was we had to sneak into a server farm essentially, and we knocked out a bunch of guys. And then we sneakily, perfectly stealthily, except for like one guy that I tripped and I was like, oh shit, and then Taylor comes around the corner, knocks him out. It's like, oh, you're the best, Taylor. And then so we got what we did. What did we get out of that again? It was
Locations.
the locations of all of the Nero army from like 100 light years away or closer. I think it was something like that.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Next thing we would do was get a ship, Nero ship. So we went to another planet, and then we found this one ship and was like, oh, there was a guy there, and he's like clapping. And we're like, oh, what up, dude? And we find out that he's not clapping, but rather a frog person is holding his arms and clapping the random dude's arms together. And then the frog person attacked us. Attacked Taylor and I. Taylor tried to kill one of them, and I was like, no fly zone, bro. And he was like, okay. And then we got the ship, flew away on the Nero ship. Then we went to Quiznos planet and got... we went to like a back alley, essentially, and got... Nero ID cards, essentially, identification to look like we're Nero people. My name being, it was Marco. It was like I fucked it up. I know that Taylor's name is Gerald Tangbottom Jr.
What?
Tag bottom.
Yeah, I believe my name was like Marco Ashbury. I think that's what it was. I think it was Marco Ashbury.
Kane's gonna look it up.
Kane's gonna look it up. I'm not positive though. Also, oh yeah, and then Taylor and I have gotten closer. Taylor and I have are essentially seeing each other. I don't know boyfriend status on that one, but we're definitely at least seeing each other. We've slept in the same bed, and we've certainly had a intimate kiss, and it was adorable. I loved it.
Interesting.
I also bought a bonsai tree.
Oh yeah.
Tiny little bonsai tree. And then we went to Nero's ship because we had everything. So we went to Nero's ship, and Kane told me to stop there. So yeah, that's everything I did up to a point, I guess.
All right, I'll go next.
Yeah, you're next.
Well, Kane, what was my name?
Donovan, quit making so much noise.
So many pages
Why?
of notes. Who the fuck knows? I mean, honestly.
Honestly,
It was
it's
somewhere.
I think it's like Marco Ashbury. I never wrote it down, but I think it is Marco Ashbury or something like that. It sounds right. I don't remember what it is.
Will
Okay,
it come up?
probably not.
All right.
I don't think it ever came up when we were there. Actually, no, it came up once, I think. But yeah. All right, yeah, Jonathan.
So the first thing I did was I went to Quiznos, like the planet.
Why did I ever go to Quiznos?
You weren't hungry.
But I did something different. I met with a vampire who drank like a quarter of my blood and gave me. It was some insane amount of.
It wasn't a lot. I mean, it wasn't a quarter. Come on. It was like a bowlful.
You said it was.
Bowlful sounds like a lot of blood, though.
You said like 6 ounces.
Yeah, it's not much.
That's not.
Anyways,
16's a pound. Like, what? Come on.
Oh God. All right. So he told me the location of. God, so long ago. He told me the look. I'm trying to remember what location he showed me. I think it was either. It wasn't where Nero was because I found it out later. At the same server farm, I found out where Nero's ship was. I believe it was he showed me where the people who worship the eternal dragon lived at first. And I went there, found out that they'd left, went to another planet where it was like basically Disney World, but for the eternal dragon. Found out they had left again.
What does that mean? It's fine.
Left again, went to a planet, saw Jif, Pan, and Poots again. Found out that they'd been stranded on that planet for months, waiting for someone to pick them up. Thought it was me. Wasn't me.
You gonna pick them up?
did you?
Hold on.
Peace.
Hold on. They also told me that there was another Dragonite, which is what I am.
Good Pokemon.
Yes, like the Pokemon. I pointed that out to Kane. He was there. I ended up killing him because he was basically crazy and wasn't going to let me
Who
leave.
is this person? Is this Pan or Jif?
No. This is the other Dragonite.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He was also floating on a piece of the Eternal Dragon, and I found out that the staff that I have is also a piece of the Eternal Dragon.
Okay.
I also found out from him that Nero controls the Eternal Dragon because he captured him.
Mm-hmm.
And that if I bring the 2 pieces back to the Eternal Dragon, are you okay, Ryan?
Yeah, continue talking.
If I bring back the 2 pieces to the Eternal Dragon, I can set him free. And then before I left, I yelled at Harold for not bringing anyone to rescue Jiff, Pam, and Poots. So they got picked up. And then I went to...
Harold sucks.
He does.
Why didn't you pick him up?
Yeah.
I'm in a 1-seater spaceship.
They could have squeezed.
Squeeze. Ever seen Life Aquatic? He could have squeezed.
And then I went to the server place, found out where Nero's ship was, traveled there, figured that if in order to get on, I was going to need like one of Nero's ships so I wouldn't get like killed right away.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to the nearest planet where I figured there would be Nero ships. When I got there, that's where I met Leaf.
And we'll pick it up with Leaf.
Pick it up from me. So after my friends abandoned me,
Jeez.
It's truly.
No, it's true. Fuck you.
fuck you.
Why don't you just go die?
No, I decided to go back home to the good old Earth place. Back to
Earth
Earth.
place.
And I met up with my tribe. There was kind of a period of reminiscing and I can't. What's the word?
Nostalgia?
Exposition. About my backstory and where I come from and everybody else that I was involved with. And then what's up? No. And then I discovered there were 2 things I had to do. One of them was to go talk with Seed, who eternalized himself in a soulwood tree.
Ooh.
And then the second thing was to go talk to Ash Dog.
Why can't we remember things?
Well, no, I was resisting to say Ass Dong, but
It happened by accident a couple of times. I think.
oh yeah, it just slipped. Who originally had my druidic focus forever ago, and then I found it, so I went to talk to him first. We had a race.
Okay.
The race was if I beat him in the race, he would help me, is what I was led to believe. And then I beat him in the race, and he did not help me.
What a dick.
He was a
What an ass dong.
that's what I'm saying. He was he was insane. He wasn't like basically crazy. He was full blown insane. But it turned out he knew Seed, and then he basically was like, Seed can help you, not me. So then I went to go talk to Seed. We had a good heart to heart, and some more exposition was said. And then I basically found out that in order to fix all my problems, I had to find the Eternal Dragon and ask him for help, I believe.
Okay.
If I'm getting that ending correctly, Kane?
What?
I need the Eternal Dragon's help, correct?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, I couldn't remember word for
You
word.
need to, I think it was.
What was that?
It was like you needed to find a.
Something,
I can't want to say harbinger of souls or something.
Yeah, like a
Something to
deliverer.
help, yeah, someone to help ferry one soul to the next plane or something.
yeah. And he's the man to do it.
Yeah.
Dragon. would do it.
Yeah.
You don't know.
And then from there,
Well.
again, when we were recording, we could not remember because it was so long ago if Abzael told me or told us about the Eternal Dragon. I can't remember if he name dropped that or not.
We were trying to figure out whether or not I said like, whether I said, I need to go do something for myself, or I said I need to go find the Eternal Dragon.
Or if I just knew what the staff was. So we just assumed I knew.
Okay.
So hopefully that works out. But then I used scrying to find out where Jonathan was. I saw him chumming around with.
There's a small thing you forgot.
I was gonna say.
Probably it was a lot.
It was like a shitty bag of something or whatever.
Oh yeah, no. I was
Okay, sorry.
You know how it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, once I found out where Abzael was, I departed with my wife, Potato.
Wait.
There
Just
was
to clarify, her name is Potato. She's not just a potato.
Yeah, and his name is Leaf. He's not just a leaf. We established these things. In
keep
this
up,
tribe.
Jonathan.
Yeah.
But Seed was a tree?
Well, he's not a seed. He's a tree. So
That all makes sense.
get dunked on, nerd.
And then, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we had this pretty great marriage ceremony. We essentially got shroomed up in the woods for 24 hours or something like that. I can't remember. 2 days? 2 hours? It felt like 2 days.
Say 24 hours, Jesus.
Sorry.
Stop playing with them.
We haven't had chairs that can do this in forever. Yeah, and-
what was the conversation when you guys got back? Or how'd that go down?
Basically, well, I arrived. Abzael decided to prank me immediately.
Prank or avoid? Which one was it?
What happened?
I landed. He saw it and then hid in the bush. I'm assuming to prank me. I could be wrong.
Okay.
It wasn't to prank him. It was to hide from him.
Wow.
Interesting.
Wow.
But then we had a friendly conversation after he made fun of my new wife. That's fine.
Wow. No respect.
No respect. We had a
Have
conversation.
you heard her voice?
You just made fun of someone's wife like that?
Come
Doesn't matter what her
on.
voice is.
And then he basically very quickly summed up some of the things he did or what he was about to do, which was board Nero's ship, if I remember that correctly.
Yes.
And then we fought. I don't know.
I
Actually,
turned into the Human Torch, basically, and then we ended up on the ship.
yeah, there were 2 Nero goons that Abzael incinerated, I think. And then there was Portal. Don't know how that happened, personally.
It's actually called the Arcane Gate.
You
Interesting.
used the word portal earlier.
So portal opened up to. Do you want to set that scene of where we are, Kane?
Kane, how'd we do with the recap?
Long.
Someone forgot something, but I don't remember.
Do you remember who or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was me.
Should I establish? Do you want to establish the scene? I feel like you should establish the scene here.
Yeah.
They walk in. What do they see?
Oh, going from their perspective?
Yeah, sure.
Or I think just like bird view down
Okay.
on the scene.
Okay.
Okay.
We open up on Nero's control room. Nero in the middle, Marco and Taylor on the other side wearing Nero uniforms. A portal has just opened, and 3 figures step out. Leaf, Abzael, and Leaf's new wife, Potato. There's a awkward silence.
Yes. Yes.
Can you? I know you just described the room, but or the scene.
Oh, yeah, you
Can
want
you describe the room?
It's a semicircle room with a circular pedestal with a chair on that raised platform area where Nero's standing. Across the edge of the room are monitors that kind of fill it in glass so you can see outwards. You were probably about 10 feet away from the center of the room, and then about 10 feet further is Marco and Taylor.
So they're 20 feet away.
So you're 20 feet away from Marco.
Okay. I mean, I guess I step in front of Potato,
Admirable.
Thank you.
Gotta be fucking kidding me. You guys gotta get out of here.
I don't know if you saw. We came through a
Yeah,
portal.
I don't care. Get out. Get off the ship. Do it, please.
I don't know how we did that.
What's Nero doing right now? Do I see a doorway?
Yeah, there's a one doorway behind you to your left on the wall.
Behind me to the left.
How did you do that?
And where might you have acquired that staff?
Abzael kind of just puts it behind his back.
And that floating crystal?
Puts the crystal behind his back. I have no idea what you're talking about, sir. I'm gonna cast invisibility on both of them.
On your things?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure? Okay.
I take Potato's hand and we slowly start walking towards the exit.
Leave. Where are you going?
I turn to comfort Taylor a little bit more.
The fuck?
Hey, was he crying?
Oh, he was pretty upset. Yeah. Good reason. Good reason.
Marco, why is your friend crying?
Why are you whispering me from across the room?
Don't whisper yell me, bro.
But seriously, why is he crying?
Who are you talking to?
Marco.
Okay. Saying that out loud to the entire room, I guess.
Yes.
Guys, get off the ship. You don't understand the situation. Why are you even here? You shouldn't be here. I told you. No, don't.
Again, I don't know
I don't
how
care.
it happened.
Get off. Leave.
I don't know how to do that.
You fucking move your legs. I don't know what to tell you, Abzael.
I mean, I'll make my way out with Potato.
As you open this door, you see a whole bunch of Nero soldiers ready, and Makaira standing in the middle of them.
Feeling kind of sandwiched in here. Yeah, no, I kind of, not a double take, but like I look at Makaira and I look back at Marco. Are you looking this way?
No, you went down the stairs.
You're out of the room.
Oh, is it?
He opened the door.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I'm
Interesting.
at the top of the stairs still.
Even worse.
So I don't. Are you looking back? Where are you looking, Marco?
I guess I'll look back towards you.
I just give you a look like. I mean, I guess I'll describe that for the podcast.
Look at being befuddled.
It's a confused, what now kind of look.
Fuck.
Yeah, when you turn back to look at Marco, you can feel Makaira just kind of push you out of the way of the doorway, and she walks in.
Okay.
And then about like 7 or 8 more dudes kind of follow her into the room.
Do they look at me at all?
I mean, they put you in the room.
Oh, they. Okay. Yeah.
Listen, this is a bit awkward, but seeing that you all work for Harold, can't exactly let you just leave.
To be honest, Nero, I don't work for Harold anymore. I don't believe in what he believes anymore.
He's kind of a dick. He left some of our friends on a planet for over a month. I still don't even know if they got picked up.
He kind of turns and looks at Leaf.
Leaf, it's okay. Harold's wrong here. You don't have to follow him anymore. We don't have to follow anyone. You shouldn't have followed me. What do you think?
My friends are what's important.
Good to hear. Abzael, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need those from you.
Need what?
Makaira kind of walks over to you. You can tell like one of her eyes is like blue. She reaches behind you and like touches both the staff and the floating thing.
Well, I'm holding the staff.
Yeah, and she's trying to pull it away from you right now.
This never works.
Here comes
But
Blink.
I'm hoping this one time it works. I'm going to try and cast Blink.
Okay.
I need an 11 or higher. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever on this podcast, Blink has worked. I rolled a 17.
No, it has worked before, I believe.
I don't remember.
I don't think so.
No, it has.
It has?
Disneyland.
The same place where he learned about the blue eye thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he totally forgot what the blue eye thing does too.
Yeah, exactly.
What happens now?
Cool. You blink away into a different existence. Do you take your things with you?
Well, it's whatever I'm touching. So the staff comes to me, but I don't think I'm touching the crystal.
Okay, cool. Staff goes with you. As soon as you blink out, you can see the ethereal of everything. You can see that everyone kind of looks like a whitey, wispy version of themselves. Nero looks the same, but has like these crazy, like bright, big, like wings that are slightly angelic, but they're like super distorted. Makaira, you can tell, just has like this orangish, yellowish, goldish, just like aura that's like resonating off of her, like the Human Torch to a degree. So as soon as you blink out, you can see her kind of like go and like grab the crystal and kind of pull it towards her. And then you see that her wispiness just kind of disappears as she's also now in the same plane as you and grabs your staff again, this time with a great deal of force.
Ooh.
She'll rip the staff out of your hand.
It's not even a strength check?
Oh, you can roll a strength check. Just have...
Come on, dice. Not only did I fail, I rolled a 1.
She pulls you out of the
I
theater.
think my arm comes out of my socket as she pulls it out.
Are you holding it with your robot arm?
No. Wait. No.
Well, it's either the robot arm comes out or your actual arm comes out, so you pick one, I guess.
Well, no, because I wouldn't be holding with my robot arm because it's my left. Arm is my robot arm, and I'm right-handed. So
Did you go like this so they're the same way?
he does do that. He changes it.
Yeah, she kind of pulls the staff away from you. When she does that, you both blink back into the to the realm.
Well, so much for that.
Yeah, she takes those away from you and then kind of like walks back towards the door. Now, there's 2 ways we could do this. I could give you quarters inside my ship and you could stay there until we figure out what happens next. Or, and I don't prefer this one, you challenge me and we lock you up.
Marco looks down, just so not sure what to do. He's leaning one way, but is just really not sure what to do right now.
Yeah, Leaf kind of doing the same thing, not looking down, but more so looking at all of his friends.
Is the door still open?
Yeah, but there's a guy in the way.
I'm just asking, is the door still open?
Yeah. But
All right.
there's a guy in the way?
We're still on the ethereal plane, right?
No, I'm out of the ethereal
Okay.
plane. But there's a different spell I can cast as long as I can see where I'm going. But Leaf's not near me, so doesn't really help. This probably makes things worse for me.
I turn towards Taylor. I'm like, Taylor, what do you want to do?
Listen, Mako, if my family, if they're still alive, I gotta do everything I can to get back to them, right? I mean, it's like what you do.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So,
I turn back to Nero. I'm in.
This whole time I've been trying to get back to my sister. And this is finally the first opportunity I get to be with her. So I'm in.
Yeah, after they see that, I do one final look. Well, I was looking out in space to see where we are, and then do one final look at all of them. Look at Potato, give her a nod, like a couple nods, and then look back to Nero. All right.
very well then. Kyra, if you wouldn't mind taking those down to storage, and while you're at it, can you show these gentlemen and lady to their new homes? Yes, sir. Right away. So you follow her down the stairwell to one floor down, and then she leads out a door, and the door, as it opens up, you get to see, like, this inside of the ship.
Rather than just walking, I'm like really taking in my surroundings, like really paying attention and looking for like, signs of any kind.
Yeah.
Just try to get my bearings.
Are you with Abzael? Are you with Leaf? As
Yeah,
well?
I walked out with them. I think I'm trying to get in front, like, because they're in front of me. I'm trying to get, like, nudge my way in front so I can be next to Makaira. Because, like,
Okay.
this is the first time I really get to spend.
Right, and I'm not with your group.
Yeah.
I am staying behind to ask Nero a question. But let's stick with you guys first.
So you get down to the one floor down, and you walk outside, and now you can finally see, like, the internal of this ship. It's pretty big. It's pretty much a very long, open-air hallway, but, like, huge. It's a huge internal side. But on the left side, it's kind of a black wall that encompasses from the top to the bottom. As you walk through, you notice there's, like, some people training, like, almost immediately in front of you. She carries you past these people training, and then into what seems to be, like, a bunch of empty apartments and, like, quads in front of those with grass. You notice as she gets towards, like, the last empty building, she turns in there, and you can see further down there's just a whole mix of races and people outside living in these apartments and having fun and having just a generally okay time. What's up? Where'd you go?
I hang back.
Hang back? Okay.
I hung back.
So as she turns inside one of these empty apartment buildings, we cut back to Marco, still in the control room with Taylor and Nero.
If Taylor and I are going to be in this, as much as I can't believe I'm saying that, two things. One, Taylor needs to see his family again. I don't know how that's going to work or how you can even do that, or if we can just pull select people out. But he needs to see his family first. And
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's a problem we're solving right now for the rest of the people on the ship. But I think we're close.
how close?
I think the next planet we find, we should be able to send everyone there with ships so they can hopefully travel freely inside the Dragon.
Okay, good. The second thing is I don't know what your selection process is or anything, but who do you choose to save?
We decide that civilizations that are developed enough and aren't in constant war with one another, ones that aren't going to poison potentially a very long stay inside the Dragon. It might be cruel to some degree, but ultimately it's the best choice we have. Because if we put everyone in there and then link them all up with this new technology they probably have never had before so they can travel from planet to planet, they might as well just start wars in there as they start wars in their planet.
And if those are the people you want, Leaf and Abzael can't be here then. Trust me.
I'll find out for myself. Each of you gets your own apartment to a degree. It's not super big. It's a little foyer. Opens up to like a living area that connects to like a kitchen that then has kind of one hallway leading off into like a bedroom with like a king size mattress.
King size.
Solid.
Nice.
We are tall boys.
Yeah. So, boom, there's your apartment. It all ultimately kind of leads down a set of steps to the quad you walked through.
Me and Potato in the same apartment? Or different apartments?
That's up to you.
It's up to you, I
I
guess.
feel like I don't have a say here.
I mean, it's your wife.
I mean, I would say same, but I didn't know what the plan was for...
I mean, it's a king size
I mean,
bed.
we were assigned to apartments, so I wasn't sure. I feel like it's your call.
Oh, is it? Okay, same apartment.
I don't know how this place operates.
Yeah, Marker, what was her name?
Marker?
Makaira.
Kyra.
Yeah. she kind of leaves you all with a, for today anyway, we'll let you get settled in. We'll give you orientation as the day progresses, and you can just kind of see how you're going to fit into this puzzle. Take your time and check out your apartments. Check out the bed, she says when she makes like eye contact with Abzael when she says that. It's weird.
Yeah, it is.
Makaira, where
Yes?
where do you stay?
I stay in the A block with Nero. So, yes. At this point, 2 more guards kind of lead Taylor and Marco back into the apartment quads and give them their room. Do you guys? Big question.
Same room.
Same room?
Yep.
Okay.
Baller.
Yeah.
Awkward conversation.
I'm gonna check my bed. Yeah, and close the door behind us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check my bed to see what this is.
It's a dildo.
It's a fruit.
Arcane focus.
It's a fruit basket.
It's a flimsy dildo. It's like, I gotta cast spells with this now? Fuck! I cast Blink. I don't want it.
There's a puff of fart comes up the dildo. Anyways, check your bed.
Check your bed. Yeah. Absolutely. As you walk into your bed, you notice there's like a piece of paper kind of like stuck under the pillow to like, hey, there's a piece of paper here kind of way. So it's like not secret, but like, hey, there's a piece of paper here. Check this out.
I go grab it.
Yeah, you grab it and you read it. Can't talk now. We'll meet you in the quad in about 3 hours.
I think first things first. I know we had like a quick tour, but I'll look around the room. Are there like cameras? I mean, I don't know if I know what a camera is actually, but like, is there anything that looks suspicious?
In your room? No.
Looks clean.
Looks clean. It's white walls. It's pretty plain.
Okay. Do the individual rooms, like the bedroom or like a bathroom or whatever, do they have doors?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna go into one. I'm gonna say, Potato.
Yeah.
If somebody comes in, let me know. Wait by the door.
Okay.
Trust me.
Yep. Okay.
And I go in the bedroom. I close the door, and I want to cast Scrying on. I'll do it on Harold. I want to see what Harold's up to.
Let's cut back over to Marco. What's Marco and Taylor doing?
Marco turns towards Taylor and is like, "Hey, are you okay?"
My family's alive, and there's not much I can do right now to find them, but they're alive, so I don't know. I feel like I should be more happy than I am.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Marco goes in for the hug.
Yeah, you kind of put your arms around him. He doesn't go back? Or
Fine.
yeah.
It's Taylor. It's gonna be okay. You at least know they're safe.
Yeah, I mean,
You just know they're alive.
yeah, I think I do. Right? It's not like he's lying to me, right?
I mean, it's the only evidence we have.
That'd be like a dick move.
I mean, yeah. It's better to have the hope there than have no hope at all.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back. If you don't mind.
Yeah, of course. I'll be here.
Marco exits out of his apartment, and I go over to Leaf's apartment door and I knock on it.
I just imagine there's a hold on Potato. Here's the knock. Looks back at the closed bedroom door. Right, bedroom door's closed.
Yes.
Looks back at the knock. Just keeps on like looking back and forth. Yes.
Is she opening the door or is she talking through the
She's
door?
talking through the door.
Okay. Hi. This is Marco.
Hello.
Hi. Is Leaf there?
Yes. Leaf is there. She yells really loudly to get Leaf's attention.
All right. I guess.
Are you still scrying?
Yeah. So what was I seeing?
Crying?
And then I guess I'll cut out of it when I hear her.
Yeah.
So however long you want to give me.
Fucking who was it again?
Harold?
Harold? Okay. Hold on. I gotta figure out.
I was gonna do Harold and then Marco, but now Marco's here.
Okay, yeah, you start scrying towards Harold. And you've done this once or twice before, right?
Twice.
Twice. As you kind of scribe to Harold, you can kind of see him walking inside the mothership to his seat, the arcade model seat, and he sits down. And when he sits down, there's a sharp pain that kind of just shoots to the front of your head.
Through my head?
Through your head, yeah. And you just have these strange flashes of a wispy dark purple field of something, and you can see Harold in the middle of it, and you just hear Potato say your name really loudly.
Alright, I kind of want to risk it and not break out right away because I'm too curious. So kind of want to keep scrying. If you can keep going with that.
Yeah, sure. As you're so you're scrying, you can see him kind of standing in this weird ethereal-ish plane over this purple field. And then it looks like he makes eye contact with you, and then it cuts out.
What? Okay. I think I'm sitting there stunned for a couple seconds, I guess.
With a bad headache, I might add.
Yeah. And then, I guess I'll sit there for a few seconds, just, like I said, stunned, and then I get up and see what's going on.
Yeah, you open your door, and you just kind of see Potato nervously, staring at the door, bug-eyed, and then turns to you.
I mouth, who is it?
Can you open the door at least? Or...
Oh, jeez.
She kind of walks over to the door, and then she opens the door, but you notice that chain thing's still attached. So you just see about, how tall are you?
I am about 6. I'm 6 foot exactly.
6 foot exactly. So about 7 inches down, you see a little eyes just kind of staring back at you, hello.
Oh, hi.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. I'm Marco.
I'm Potato.
Okay. Yeah, I got this. This is for a Leaf. I'm holding out the mini elm tree.
Oh. She goes away from the door, turns back to you, and just stares at you again.
I walk towards her and undo the chain and open the door fully.
Yeah, I got that for you on that this planet called Quiznos. This whole weird thing. It was a market. Anyways,
I extend out my hands and I take it.
I didn't know what was gonna happen, or I saw it and I just thought I should buy it. So yeah.
Do you have something to say?
Well, I just something to say out of podcast that I didn't think about until just now. Is Leaf mad?
No.
I mean, Marco's mad.
But Leaf was all right, guys, let's go do stuff. Guys, come on, man.
Yeah, that's fair. Marco's upset, but he just...
Yeah, Leaf felt
He got
dejected.
Yeah. Ditched and rejected.
Ditched and rejected, exactly. But I think he's over it. If anything, now he's super confused. back to standard.
What a weird image.
What?
Leaf holding a small tree next to his potato wife and Marco in there with hair.
Yeah.
Oh, you got hair?
Yeah.
What kind of hair?
I don't know how long it is at this point. It's certainly not buzz or anything. It's maybe about Kane's current hair.
This is great for the audio
It's
medium.
Yeah, it's maybe an inch or two.
Brown or black hair?
It is black. Yeah, black hair.
You still got the beard?
Yeah.
All right. That'd be real weird if you were clean shaven. If your hair just swapped ends of your...
The hair is slightly curly too.
Okay. All right. I guess back to conversation. Yeah, no, I extend out my hands. I take it. Thank you. And I kind of like take a step back and gesture if you want to come in or not.
No, thanks, Leaf. It's good. I'm good. Thank you, though.
I feel like we gotta talk.
Marco walks in.
Okay. You want to stay here?
Yeah, let's go back to Abzael.
I'm laying in bed. Watching Nero TV. Learning about our new Lord and Savior, Nero.
There's no way that's Nero TV. Legitimately? I don't think that's Nero TV. I don't think that's what's playing.
Is Abzael next door to me, by the way?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I guess he's just like walking around the apartment, like picking up things, like seeing what else, like what's in the apartment.
Yeah, okay.
Like kind of getting used to his surroundings.
Yeah, he's just kind of, this is home, I guess, now,
Yeah.
right?
Is it like a kind of like sort of like a hotel room almost?
Yeah, I would equate it to like a hotel room to a degree, yeah. But a little more lush and has like a full kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what is going through Abzael's head right now?
So right now he's conflicted. So he's happy because he's back with his sister, but also he was finally doing what Marco wanted him to do, and Marco basically told him to fuck off. Because Marco wanted him to start taking fighting Nero seriously, and the minute he shows up, Marco kind of says, leave. And he's like, kind of conflicted, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, he's been telling me to stand up and fight Nero, but now he's telling me not to. So he's kind of happy, but also angry. And also hungry. So he's going to go to the fridge and see what kind of food they got.
They got sugar. They got cookies.
They got sugar
Crackers
and crackers.
in the fridge.
For some none of those really should be in the fridge.
Yeah, you open up your fridge. There's not much in there. There's like a box of baking soda. And
Makes the refrigerator smell nice.
yeah, and there's a processed meat, but other than that, nothing like crazy. You do, however, remember or notice that on the front of the fridge there's like a magnet, and all that magnet's holding what seems to be like just like I want to say a pamphlet, but like a small little area map of the ship.
I guess I take that off and start looking around, like what's.
Yeah,
on the
you
ship.
notice it's kind of like football shaped to some degree. There's like a black empty void on this paper kind of in the middle, what you kind of saw and figured that black wall was when you were walking through. You can see the ship's broken into like 4 different blocks, A, B, C, and D. C is the one you're at currently, which seems to be residential. D seems to be like, it just says mall on it. There's a mall.
Okay.
B looks like some form of militarant, and then A is just block A. You don't know exactly what's there. You just know that what's the marker again? Makaira's there.
You also know you
Or
came from
wait.
Block A.
Yeah, you came
Block
from
A.
block A.
Kane, while you're looking at the map, is that center bit, is that like that bit, is that a hole or like a wall?
From what you saw,
Or is it the quad?
It was the wall.
It's a wall.
I'd say you can probably break the quad down into like something like, oh, that's bad. Something like that.
Okay.
And it's kind of like a long,
Or a walkway path.
like a pathway, but it's much bigger than the piece of paper I'm drawing it on right now.
All right.
I understand. Hell.
Do I see anything like besides that giant like blocked off area? Anything else suspicious?
Yeah, you notice in the bottom right of this whole piece of paper there is a octagon, little like black octagon symbol. You remember that from what?
The temple where I met Fuckdoll. It represents the third ethereal being.
Yeah. What a dumb name. Yeah. But But other than that, nothing super suspicious.
All right. I guess I sit down and turn on the TV.
Cool. Yeah, you sit down and there's this small little like TV. It's probably like 21 inches. There's a clicker / remote. As you hit the power button, it turns on and transitions back to ride.
Ooh,
Yeah, cutting back to Marco and Leaf and Potato.
Potato.
there's the Irish accent.
Oh God!
Yes!
I've been waiting since episode 1 for that.
Pre-episode 1.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God! What a payoff! What a payoff for me! I don't want. That's,
You're
that's
welcome,
it,
buddy.
everyone. That's the
Pretty much
final.
over. It was just
Thanks for
pointing
tuning in, boys.
Oh God! Okay,
Potato.
let's do it. So happy now.
Yeah. So back to Potato, Leaf, and Marco.
I was just gonna say, is there like, are we sitting down? Are we awkwardly standing?
I think
You
Marco.
tell me.
Well, what's in? Or is there
Okay,
space to
so
sit?
yeah, in your like living room, there's a couch and a small little TV and like a coffee table, and there's in the kitchen there's like an island you could put kitchen stuff on.
Okay.
So what do you do?
What do I do? I'll
Where do you
go.
want to be?
Or no, I'm gonna go stand in the kitchen and like lean on the island, like, you know what I mean, right?
Sure. Yeah. Marco is sort of like. He's not like across from the island from you. He's still standing, but like sort of like.
A few feet back.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess introductions are in order. Potato, Marco.
He points to Potato. She's currently in the living room, kind of like looking under all the cushions.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Potato, Marco.
yes. So we met before,
Yeah. At the door. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
and you as well. Thank you for the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marco Potato. So, what you wearing?
When Taylor and I snuck onto the ship, we had to obviously get rid of our old clothes, so we snuck in and grabbed some of Nero's uniforms.
Well, now he knows who you are, or maybe he already did.
I mean, he saw us before, so he recognizes us.
Yeah. How, you guys on good terms, or
Who, Nero and I?
you guys weren't fighting when I walked in, so
I don't know what we're on. Whether it's good terms, bad terms, my side, his side. I just know that what he's doing makes sense.
and what's that?
There's shit coming. There's something coming that it's going to wipe out everything.
What do you mean?
That there's something coming wiping out
So what?
like
What?
the universe.
No, what is coming?
I don't know entirely.
Do you know if it's real?
I know that the Sand Knoll on this ship know it's real. They believe it's real. I know that Taylor's family probably believe something's up. I know that what Nero's doing is the only thing, is probably the only thing that can save everyone from something that cataclysmic.
And what is he doing? What am I now a part of?
He hasn't been destroying planets. I can tell you that much. What obviously he's told me of what I've seen, he's collecting them in a way, putting them all into the Eternal Dragon. And when shit goes down, Nero's going to redistribute everyone out. It's essentially he's collecting everyone and saving them.
Well, what makes him think he can stop whatever's coming?
I don't think he's stopping it. I think he's found a way to get past it while saving everyone.
Just like kind of behind you in the living room again, you hear a loud like metal clank as Potato like hit a button and some like metal blinds rotated open, and now you can see outward into the floating planet you're on right now. And then just a bright yellow flash appears, and then the planet's gone.
You don't have to be here. I don't know if I want you here, if you want to be here, if you even want to be a part of this, but I don't know where we stand.
What just happened to all the people on that planet?
They got sucked up into the Eternal Dragon. That thing can somehow move between. To my knowledge, it's all weird. I don't really know, but it can somehow like move between planes of existence, and whatever it has inside of it is almost like a giant like bag of holding that whatever it has inside of it can collect everything, and that it can travel to a new plane and release it all.
So what are these people doing up here? I gesture towards like the quad and us.
They are people that were off planet that didn't get sucked up with everyone else, like the Sand Knoll. They're a couple apartments down. Like, I don't know what their race is called, but Harold's planet. They're also a couple apartments down. The people that were off their planet, for whatever reason.
Does Harold know?
I don't know.
Have you tried contacting him?
No, I haven't done that yet. And he like looks around a little bit on his pants. It's like, I don't think I have a way to contact him. Just, if you're gonna stay here, just get out of our way. Marco walks out and leaves.
Hey, do you like wrestling?
Do you like SmackDown?
Listen to Hit the Books, a weekly SmackDown Live booking podcast.
We book episodes of WWE's superior show, SmackDown Live.
The way we'd like to see it done.
Which is probably better than how WWE does it.
It's like if the Reddit comments came to life.
But in podcast form.
Listen every Tuesday on wherever podcasts can be found.